Now the next thing we need to determine is what do we do with these routes? We can either consolidate them or we can grow the routes. So let's choose a route to work on first using our drop-down list here under the targeted route opportunities. And we'll choose a route that has a high percentage of improvement opportunities, such as this one. We have an opportunity to grow this route 44% or an additional 247 cases. So this is route 5430. That's the one we'll select to work on. So next what we do is scroll down to the TRO whiteboard. We select our division. In this example was Albuquerque. This plots the division for us. Then we want to select that route 5430 to work on. Same date range. And scroll down to route 5430. Hit search. Now once this route has been plotted on the screen, you can see that it's located in close proximity to the division here. So there's probably a lot of business around here. From here, we'll simply click on the filter drill downs to take a look at the customers on that route. And here's where we make our decision. 1, do we want to consolidate it, or 2, grow the route? Let's say we're going to attempt to consolidate this route. Then what we do is we take this route 5430, we go to our day-over-day mapping utility. We would punch that route in under day 1 mapping so that it would display that information. And then under day 2 mapping, we could take any other day of the week, including that same day, and we could plot the customers so that we could see where the customers on Route 5430 are located in close proximity to any other customers, and then look for opportunities to consolidate that route. If we chose instead not to consolidate the route but to grow the route, then what we'd use is what each division sales team has access to, and that is the Market Plus application. So we would take the zip code information here, and we have just a few zip codes here, 87107, 87109, and what we do is we take each of these zip codes. Looks like we only have 3 here, 87114. We hyperlink to the Market Plus application, and I already have one open here. It will transport you to this application. Again, for most divisions, only the sales group has access to this application, so we would have to take this information to them. It would be real simple to do. We simply take this, we print this list right here. You can do that just by hitting print here. What you see on the screen, it will print this. We can highlight these particular routes here. And or you can queue each one of those routes here and then highlight the zip codes. It would be best to print and give them 2 pages. One that shows them the opportunity, and 2, it shows them these specific zip codes. And then what they could do is they would enter that information into the query here in the Market Plus application. So we'll enter in all 3 of these, 87107, 87109, 87114. Add these to the query. And what we're doing is we're querying all customers and or potential customers in those zip codes that we just selected. Now, what this gives us is a breakdown of all customers in those particular 3 zip codes. Right now, we have a penetration rate of only 9%. So the other 91% of potential customers out there we don't currently service. How many? does that equal to? Well, that equals to a potential of 398 additional customers. From here, we can actually click on the potential there, and what will happen is it will allow us to export an actual list of customers with a lot of really detailed information for our sales folks to solicit. For example, here's the list of customers, and you'll see the corresponding information it gives us here, and it gives us quite a bit of information. So it gives them the contact information. If we continue to scroll over, it will tell them what type of restaurant it is, whether it's Mexican, so forth, how many employees, the breakdown on commodities, how much frozen food do they typically order, dry goods, etc. If you wanted to look at the specific restaurant on Google Maps, you could do that here, zero in and determine whether or not it's a great place to deliver, etc. So this is the way that we would use the actual targeted route optimization utility to grow the route.